Our journey continues towards the City of Light, eventually. Hopefully. Also, my hotkeys aren't... They're all broken? How'd that happen? How'd you break that? C still says map is M, journal is J. M... J... What, did they update the game since I last played and break all of the hotkeys? That's a weird thing to do. Alright, well, I'll have to get used to clicking down here for stuff then. Is our inventory? Yeah, we cleared out our inventory last time. That's good. That's good. Alright, we're still headed down south. Hopefully I'll find more fast travel spots. I haven't found one for a while. I can't remember if they ever explained how fast travel works in this game. Like, I mean, they explained how to use it, but I don't know if they explained what the locations are that you can fast travel to. Or maybe I forgot about that. I'm not sure. It seemed like I came out of the opening dungeon of the entire game and it's like, this is a fast travel spot now. And then we got to the other location. It's like, you have fast travel here now. And then we went to the, not Pinnacle. I keep wanting to call it Pinnacle. We went to our, okay, let's just rename. Radiance. We went to Radiance and that became a fast travel spot. So I have these three down here. But now I'm all the way down on the opposite side of the map, presumably. And I don't have one for the City of Light or Farmlands or Goblin Library. Hopefully I'll figure out where those are. If this was a more popular game, I might even look up online where all the fast travel locations are just to make sure I find them all. Because it would definitely help. But, I seem to be the leading resource for this game. There's actually people waiting for new episodes so that they can figure out where to go for certain things. I'm like, oh, wow. I guess I'm it. Okay. I don't know if this game even got reviews, technically. So we're now in town. There's an alchemy refinery, there's a forge, an anvil, sewing table. Here we go. Suddenly the crafting in this game makes a ton of sense, because every single conceivable resource is suddenly all next to each other in one town, which will be nice. Especially if I can find the fast travel spot so I can actually be able to travel here on the fly. That'd be great news. Because then I have one spot where I can do all the little crafting things, and then I can delve into that. Let's keep heading up here. Hey guys. Partying? There's loots and gold. Don't you mean my gold? Now you're... I can't take his loot though. I can only take his food and his money. RPG protagonists are just the worst.
Please, someone help!
Also, I'm just happy to throw away all my personal responsibility on that subject. Anna Ben Klain.
Help, please!
Or Bane Klain, perhaps. Please, come quickly. They killed them. Killed who? Just follow me. Whenever somebody tells me to follow them in an RPG, it's a trap. It's always a bandit. Oh, no, there's dead people here. Not Thom and J-Ron, they were my favorites. Throat slit from behind, stabbed in the heart with a knife. Well, they can't have done it to each other, because it'd be very hard to stab somebody in the heart with a knife while they slice your throat from behind. That'd be especially impressive. Hey, I could cook stuff here. That wouldn't be insensitive, would it? Are they upstairs? Anyone upstairs? Why does everyone have drums? It's weird how common that is now. Armory? I'll take her money as payment. Oh, hello. Above the World Part 2, The Great Bard's Tales, Gabriel and Mara. Interesting. Not much else going on here besides some book options. Alright, let's revisit with her.
Help, please!
It was bandits. Thom and J-Ron had just arrived with a green ember. Took them weeks to find one. I suffer from tremors. The ember is the only thing that helps calm them. Just as I was about to use it, they burst in, and, well, you saw. Didn't even look at me. Didn't take a thing, just killed and ran.
Do you know where they went?
Yes, they went west down the high street. Will you find them and take care of them? I can pay you. Plus, you can keep anything you find on them.
As if she's gonna claim what's on their bodies. That'd be even weirder, honestly. Jeez, follow the trail of blood? Is it really that strong of a trail of blood? There's a little bit here. Okay, wow. How do you leave such a distinct trail of blood when you just stabbed a dude? Were they bleeding? Like, at this point, I better be finding a body at the end of this trail that is one of the bandits, because that's a lot of blood. Is it the ladder? Did the blood stop? That might be the last of the blood. Right, I tried to open the map the other way around. There's the Thieves Guild situation. There's the... Oh. The bandits are just on the map, kind of defeating the purpose of following the trail of blood in the first place. Why'd you... That was weird. I clicked to close the map, and then it just came back up afterwards. I wonder if there's some need to update some of these elements a bit. So you can walk on top of this wall. Oh, there's a royal guard.
That's some getup.
Nothing to see up here. She looks oddly like a barbarian character rather than a royal guard on her portrait. So they're right below here. I didn't really plan ahead for ladders. There may not be a way to get back down. Don't mind me just looting all of your resources you use as guards or whatever. Oh, a chest, I think. Yeah. Ooh. Fine silver inlaid spark. It doesn't tell you what that means, but it's spark. Ooh, superior elven robe. That's more straightforward. And there's money.
You wanted something?
Move along. Alright. I figured I'd take a detour and come up here, but also was hoping there'd be like a ladder to take me back down over there when I'm closer to my destination. Didn't quite work out that way. Back down we go. Well, the good news for us, as the Lightbringer, is that our objective seems to feature an Ember. So at least we got that going for us. Care of the merchant.
What can I do for you?
Got what you need. High quality and cheap. What are you selling? You're selling food items. I'll sell my junk. I mean like random knickknacks, not other things that could be called junk. Don't question me. Were you followed, you ask? I don't know. Let's ask the committee. Alright, this is awkward. Just gonna go over here real quick. Corin. Get back. Ah, Lightbringer, what path are you taking? That's not the path I was hoping you'd take at all. Oh, god damn it. You know what? Everybody come over here. The geometry of this fighting location is a nightmare. There we go. Now everybody fight you correctly. Now are they coming? Cool. Alright, we still have AoE attacks, so I could just like group up in there if I want to. Make a mess of things. Ground smash, knife trick. Boom! One of them went away, so that really didn't work out, honestly. It's fine. Everybody focus on this guy. He's right here. Nice easy target, huh? You can shoulder bash him and then make it so he can't fight back. There we go. What happens when your teammate runs away? Everybody's screwed. Get a little shoulder bashing every now and then. Alright, well, yep, they're screwed. The shoulder bash is great. Hey, what if he just didn't fight back for a while? Oh, and then he's dead. So, you know, it's more of a permanent
Hopefully they have
state.
something good in their pockets.
Alright. Iron blade of bashing. Leather armor of teleportation. We'll save the items for later. I find it easiest to take care of these things when I'm at a store, just because it's a good dumping time. But we have a contract here. We're gonna want to look at that. Damn it! I hit I to do it, and it's not opening. All right. Yeah. Hopefully this glitch or whatever's going on gets fixed either by my next reboot or by a patch or something, because it's a bummer not being able to hit hotkeys to open menus. Emblazoned contract. This scroll details a reward for the murder of Thom and Jairon, Anna Bane Clan's caretakers. It is emblazoned with a strange sigil. Maybe Anna Bane Clan would know more about this. Bane Clan. I'm putting the I in the wrong syllable to give it a completely different enunciation. That's the wrong time. Alright, just gonna leave these bodies for the guards to find. I'm sure that'll go over well.
How can we help you
Do I have more
today?
scrap to sell? Nope. Thought I'd check real quick. Actually, I should check with the new items we just got
Are
and
you
compare
looking
them,
for anything?
since we do have a vendor opportunity here. Are these garbage? Just like I thought. Cool. Iron Stiletto of Overpower. You want to lose a lot of stats but gain overpower? Not necessarily. Crude Blade of Lost Stats. And the Crude Iron Repeater of Crappy Stats. This is... Oh, Heavy Leather is actually a dex item. Let's see. Swap Knife Trick for Teleport. Not interested. Ground Smash. Already... it's kind of Honestly, slightly redundant to go between two different AoEs like that. That's better stats in general. Requires level 9. Okay, yeah, I think I already had that actually. That's why that's there. Gotta wait for that. Let's go ahead and learn new recipes. There we go. Maybe I can learn from this menu what it does. No, not quests, sorry. There we go. Fine silver inlaid spark. It's a... Oh, it's a wand? Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. Just the fact that it's not called a wand in any real capacity was what threw me off for a little bit there. I'm like, are we talking about like gems or rune words? Like, is it some kind of enchantment you can put on a different item? But no, it's just a wand. Hey, Anna.
Help,
Sorry.
please.
Did you deal with those bandits?
Yes. They paid the price for their crimes. One of them carried this contract for the murder of your caretakers. It has a strange sigil on it.
Thank you for avenging my Throm and J-Run. I don't know why anyone would want them murdered. Perhaps the local record keeper could shed some light on that sigil.
The local record keeper. Alright. Is that what's popping up down here? Yep, Keeper of Records.
Innocent Afflictions, Part 2.
Seems like we may have finished the quest and started another part of it. I haven't looked at the map view of quest names that often, so maybe calling things Part 2 and Part 3 is consistent, or maybe it's not. I don't know if every objective gets a new part number, or if this is genuinely like a follow-up quest to the previous quest. Come see the fine lanterns. What was that? Just a flyer? Yep. Come see the 5 lanterns play live in front of the town fountain. Bring your friends, bring your family. Family, just add an R in there. Bring your gold. Note, as per King Victus's decree, all gold we receive is considered a gift, and thus not taxable under the Bushing Tax Act, circa 63rd year, 5th age. Also, said note was longer than the advertisement in the first place. So there's that. Oh, it's gonna be one of those types of places, huh? With these nice horizontal gardens and stuff that mess with my pathing. Okay. That'll add to some traveling time. Hey, Record Keeper. You just had to be hanging out by these buildings that are all side to side, so you can't walk between them. But I'm coming. You can't deter me with slightly obtrusive layouts of buildings. I'm not so easily deterred. The Tents, the Shepherds. Alright, yep, you're the record. Checks out your Record Keeper. You have 1 book.
Speak quickly. I'm busy.
What's with the mask? Good day, sir. Welcome to the Hall of Records. May I help you? There was a grisly murder west of here. I tracked down the perpetrators and found this contract adorned with an odd sigil. Do you recognize it? A murder? How dreadful. Let me take a look at that sigil. Here you go. Do you recognize it? This cannot be. This is the mark of a vile cult known as Vesna. Over 150 years ago, when the city was vulnerable and its leaders away on diplomatic calling, the Vesna cult took the city by force, torturing and sacrificing many of its citizens to their demon god. What happened to them? They were thought to have died out. They held the city for months, but their numbers dwindled in constant skirmishes, and the last of them was executed on the first day of winter in the year 1900 of the Third Age, I believe. Why would someone use the symbol of a long-dead cult on the scroll? Perhaps the dangerous cult has reawakened in the city. Long ago, their base of operations was deep in the sewers. If you plan on finding them, you'll have to find a way down there, which is easier said than done with the Thieves Guild controlling every inch of those tunnels. Thank you for the information. I will keep an eye out for this cult. The city will be grateful for any assistance you can provide in this issue. If they are allowed to grow in number, then we may have a bigger problem than even the Ember crisis on our hands. I don't know about that. Ember crisis is literally like the apocalypse of the world, so that seems to not be the case. Seems like it's pretty much the all-encompassing super problem. Alright, let me guess, I have to head to the top corner. Yep. Oh no, it's the Postmaster quest. That's good thing that's not that. Alright, so we can deliver a letter to Farron. So I could just continue the letters. That note could be bad news, though. Let's head over to the giant building. I'm not even slightly biased by the concept that, hey, maybe it'll turn out to be a fast travel spot. It seems like an important big building. And we are arrived. And those guards out front. They don't care about us, though, apparently. Just gonna wander on inside, then. Hello, Farron.
Yes?
Oh, what's that in your hand? Are those Ophelia's latest designs? How did you come by these? The postmaster gave them to me as he lay dying. I delivered them to you. Ophelia will be so happy. I'll be sure she gets these. Is that it?
Why would anyone dress like that?
The city is so beautiful this time of year. I am so glad Ophelia brought me on this trip. Ophelia? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought everyone knew Ophelia. She's an advisor to the elven nobility. I'm her assistant. I get her food, carry her bags, deal with her mail. Honestly, she can be hard to work with, but I'm learning a lot.
Speak quickly. I'm busy.
Nothing else to do there. There's a few named characters around here, though.
And what do we have here?
It's Alfred. Oh, this is exciting. Don't you wish you could hear what's going on behind those walls? Why? What's going on in there? You don't know? It's the Council of Leaders. They've called an emergency meeting. I figured that's why you were here. Lots of strangers in town for this. A meeting for what? Nobody knows for sure. Could be anything, really. But the word is in the taverns is that it's about the Embers. Mines keep running dry. Oh, sorry. It's about the Embers. Mines keep running dry. Fewer and fewer available to use, but there are also rumors about some ancient being having been awakened. That's probably just poppycock, though. Yeah, I would never know anything about some ancient being being awakened. Maybe I'll go in and see for myself. Oh, really? You think you're going to waltz right in there and just announce your presence to the three most powerful leaders of the world? Oh, maybe they will all bow down and beg for your counsel after you, my lord. I have a feeling they might listen to me. Why, of course they will. What with your fancy mask and that lingering stench of rotten mutton about you, you'll have them hanging on your every word. Run along now. I'm going to try and press my ear into the wall. Maybe if King Aventus gets angry enough, I can hear some of his famous elven curse words. Everybody needs a hobby, I suppose. Shh. He's not even close to the wall, which is the funny part. He's also next to a giant spiky nightmare statue, which would make it a lot harder to hear anything. Also, this is a stone structure. You really want to be closer to the entrance if you want to be able to hear anything coming out of the building. These solid stone walls aren't really going to help you out a lot with sound, I don't think. Alright, let's try the front entrance. I don't think I even have a quest right now for coming in here, but if it's the leaders of the world in here, I might as well at least try to go in. Wow, I am just walking in. Alright. Ophelia. These seem like important names.
For such selfishness. I will not allow it.
You're correct. That hasn't changed. External circumstances, though, have changed. And we can't fail to react just for the sake of consistency or tradition. In light of the situation, we need to figure out a more appropriate distribution.
So, you wish to dissolve the old treaties? That is what you're saying, yes? Well then, you can begin by packing up your city and moving back to Pinnacle. After all, I'm sure you haven't forgotten that the land under our feet was given to you in the very treaty you want to abandon. All in favour say aye. Aye! The ayes have it.
Good goddess. It's like negotiating with a bar of soap. Half-assed. Concessions can be worked out. But the shortage is affecting us all, right now. And you cannot hold us all hostage to an ancient debt.
And does that include the embers you've been hoarding? The ones you take from your secret mines? You'll be sharing your contraband with the rest of us then? Don't think we don't know about it.
Oh yes, our secret mines. The false rumors you trot out whenever you wish to deflect attention from your own excesses. Look at my people. They are suffering from the lack of embers as much as anyone.
Enough! Haven't we learned by now that once we descend into combativeness, we cease making any progress at all? Besides, gentlemen, we have a stranger standing before us. Traveler, welcome to the Council of Leaders. What can we do for you?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Listening to your debate leads me to believe this council could use an outsider's perspective. Really? And who precisely are you? Where did you find the gall to walk up to 3 kings and speak so presumptively? I am a Lightbringer. Ludicrous! No Lightbringer has walked Domos even at my long lifetime. What sort of charade is this? I have been resurrected by the monks of Radiance. The Ember crisis is far worse than all of you realize. A shortage of power is the least of your worries. If I may interject, rumors of a resurrected Lightbringer have been circulating, but many of us have been skeptical, until now. I presume, though, that you didn't return from the dead merely to deliver ominous pronouncements and insult us. Unfortunately, my message is both urgent and unpalatable. With every Ember that dies, Domos comes a step closer to annihilation. When the last Ember dies, the ground will crumble below your feet and all life in Domos will end. I know of no other solution than for you to stop using Embers entirely. I'm sure you realize how untenable that idea is, dismantling our society in order to save it. Well, despite preposterousness of your solution, we must consider all remedies in light of what we now know. We should also think about what the return of a Lightbringer means for us. Thank you, Lightbringer. The Council will consider your thoughts. They believed me? That was easy. That never works in any game. And that's the end of it. I'm dismissed. No, I'm gonna say I thank the council for listening. I don't want to be a dick and be all and try to push my luck there. Who are these people here? Oren, Gora, Zarfandel, Caleb, Ori, Zelius, Aurelius, Lanavius, Doran, Ronan, Ophelia, Kalia.
This is a violation of a long-standing agreement. I will not allow it.
Oh, they're looping. The previous conversations are looping again. Can I talk to the individual characters, I wonder? I'm just walking up here and no one's stopping me. That's kind of a surprise. King Aventus?
Out with it.
So a Lightbringer rises again and deigns to speak to me directly. I suppose this is an honor of some sort. Do you still doubt that I am who I say I am? I'm skeptical. Anyone in his right mind would be, but I don't imagine Invictus would lie about this, so I'm left to assume you are a Lightbringer until someone demonstrates otherwise. But, then, I fail to see why the monks thought a Lightbringer could help us address the shortage. They don't care about the shortage. We're trying to prevent the Ember's extinction and the apocalypse that would create. We can't go back. Don't you realize that? Even if every race banned the use of Embers, there would always be those happy to dig them up and others happy to buy them, while the world descends into anarchy. There is no choice. If the Embers aren't saved, every living creature on Domos will die. That is the truth that trumps all other concerns. So you say. I presume you have a plan in mind. I hope, for your sake, that it doesn't go against this council's laws. I would hate to see you resurrected just to spend your life in a dungeon. Good Harfest.
The Lightbringer returns. Welcome back. You've stirred up quite a hornet's nest already. I can't wait to see your second act.
Hopefully it will be less contentious, King Harfest. Can you tell me more about the Ember mines at the center of the debates? They were part of the alliance of the 3 races. The treaty we all signed after we defeated your people thousands of years ago. I'll leave out some of the boring details, but basically, the humans that got the City of Light, the elves got nearly every port along the west coast, and we dwarves in the Ember mines. Is one set of mines really that important? These are. They are by far the most profitable and productive in Domos. Now the other races want us to share them. Ridiculous. Ember mining is our most important industry. I don't see those other races offering to sacrifice anything of equivalent value, if there even is such a thing. No, if they want Ember, let them buy it at market price. Isn't the council assembled to figure out just such an equitable agreement? Ha! The council is assembled to whisper sweet nothings in my ear while they pick my pockets. But no, Lightbringer. have thrown a but you, Lightbringer, have thrown a nice big wrench into their plans. I'm enjoying it. Shouldn't be enjoying it that much because it's literally the premise that I'm throwing at you is the idea that you have to dismantle your entire industry in order for the world to survive. Come back anytime, Lightbringer. Unlike Adventus here, I welcome your presence. Maybe we can even learn something from each other, eh? Wouldn't that be a twist of our history? That is really strange to have him be so friendly when I'm literally suggesting that his entire industry needs to be shut down because we need to stop doing anything with Embers forever.
Perhaps I'm the only one on the council who feels this way, but I'm glad you're here. If only because it gives us something new and different to debate about.
Is the Ember shortage really as dire as I've heard? I don't know what you've heard, but it's critical and worsening. Our modern civilization was built on the Ember's power. When a steady supply becomes unsustainable, we'll see economic collapse, panic, and war breaking out over whatever mines are left, which is why it's crucial that the dwarves open their most productive mine to all. Embers are sentient beings. Your people are killing them for your power. Is this fact lost on you all? Sentient? A gross mischaracterization, and from a Lightbringer of all people. Embers are simple creatures, no more sentient than a potato. They gladly give us their power. I have yet to hear one protest. Only because you've never listened. Maybe this has all been just an epic mistake, or maybe you're willingly turning a blind eye to the scale of the injustice. But either way, you're on notice now. You're decimating an entire race of intelligent creatures just to keep your damn street lamps on. You will not lecture me. If your race was as wise and superior as you imply, why are your people long gone while ours live on? Domos is not your world anymore, Lightbringer. You have no place in it. See, that's what you call I can't think of it right now. Some kind of it's definitely some form of fallacy or broken logic there to just completely change the subject instead of addressing what somebody says. So be it. I said my piece. Goodbye, gentlemen. I'm not going to get a lot done with these guys, am I? A lot of characters in this room. I don't know if I want to talk to all of them right now, but we mentioned Ophelia earlier. I don't understand why I have to be here. Aren't you an advisor? Well, yes, but of fashion. I doubt any of the kings need any summer formal wear recommendations at the moment. You never know when a fashion emergency might arise. I really thought being an advisor would be more glamorous. Well, I mean, you can be as glamorous as you want to be. You get to dress yourself. You gotta own that shit, lady. It's dressed to impress. I did it again. I keep closing the map, and then it's like, nah, we're gonna auto-save and reopen the map. Weird. I don't know. Hopefully next time I put the game, some of the weird quirks will sort of rectify themselves. I really hope this isn't some sort of weird nightmare patch that was not tested correctly or something.